I am Steve.
If you've ever wondered what it would be like to watch a 2-hour commercial for a video game, look no further. A Minecraft movie has finally hit theaters. It's colorful, chaotic, and packed with familiar faces. Jack Black, Jason Momoa, and more. But does it build something worth watching? Or does it collapse under the weight of its own pixels? Let's break it down.
Chicken jockey!
Welcome to First Take, where we dig into the latest releases and help you decide if they're worth your time. I'm Sean Weathers.
And I'm Angus Combe. Today we're talking about a Minecraft movie, a film that tries to turn one of the most successful games of all time into a full-blown cinematic adventure.
This is a crafting table.
Let me be upfront. I've never played Minecraft, so I went into this one with zero nostalgia. But judging from the massive opening weekend, it seems like the fans showed up in full force. That said, the film still needs to work as a movie, and that's where things start to fall apart. Directed by Hess, yes, the same guy behind Napoleon Dynamite, this movie does manage to sneak in some moments of quirky humor, which honestly are the best parts. Hess has a talent for offbeat character work, and when that shows up here, it's a welcome breath of fresh air in an otherwise very corporate-feeling film.
Yeah, I must also admit that I don't know anything about Minecraft the game. I grew up playing Pac-Man and Space Invaders, and I can't imagine turning either of those into a feature-length movie. I have no idea if Minecraft had more of a plot than those to begin with, or if they just tried to create one here. But either way, it's pretty thin.
This is Minecraft.
Let's talk about Jack Black. I love him, but here, he literally looks like he rolled out of bed and just started playing Jack Black. There's no character, just Jack doing Jack things in front of a green screen. And you feel the green screen. It's not just the visuals that suffer, the actors all look like they're performing in a massive empty warehouse with tennis balls for their eye lines. The whole film has that soulless, shot on a soundstage vibe that modern-day blockbusters can't seem to shake.
Jack Black is definitely in his element, singing songs and being Jack Black. But I think he's done it all before. Better.
The story? If you've ever seen The Wizard of Oz, The Neverending Story, or Jumanji, you've seen this movie. A kid from the real world gets pulled into a digital realm and has to find a way back. It's a setup we've seen dozens of times before, and this one doesn't bring much new to the table.
Don't forget what might be the first and best movie about human beings entering a video game, Tron 1982. It was groundbreaking at the time and has been much admired over the years. I don't think this Minecraft movie will be talked about much in 20 or 30 years.
Now, here's the kicker. The film has 8 credited writers. When people joke about Hollywood making movies by committee, this is what they're talking about. The plot lurches from one set piece to the next, with very little emotional through line. And the 3 potential leads, Jack Black, Jason Momoa, and the kid protagonist, you could remove any 2 of them and the film would barely notice. Even the supporting characters feel copy and pasted from some unused Illumination project.
I found it really strange to hear the girl, Natalie, talk about being a parent and wishing she could have been a kid for longer. She looks 14 to me. The actress, Emma Myers, is apparently over 20, but like a lot of former child stars, she really doesn't look it.
Jennifer Coolidge has a love story subplot that has nothing to do with the rest of the film. And yet somehow there are laughs to be had. I'll admit it. There's a funny sword gag that made me laugh out loud, and Jason Momoa's attempt at Spanish is hilarious. In fact, anytime he wasn't trying to be earnest, he was hilarious. He was the best part of the movie by far.
It's always a pleasure to see Stifler's mom, but I have to agree with you, she feels a little tacked on here. Or maybe it's the rest of the movie that's tacked on to her scenes. Maybe I would have liked it better if it was all Jennifer Coolidge.
But then there are moments that make you wonder why you're even watching. At one point, Jason Momoa's character clearly dies. It's a kid's movie, so you know he'll be back. But you're at least hoping for some kind of clever twist or flashback to explain how. Instead, when the kid asks how he survived, he just shrugs it off. And when asked how he figured out how to beat the bad guys, he literally says, "Don't ask." I don't know if that's lazy writing or someone trying to be super meta, but it's scenes like that that make you question why you'd emotionally invest in something so openly uninterested in earning its own moments.
I think my brain may have atrophied while watching this movie. I never felt any real suspense or a sense of danger. It felt like a cartoon world in which everything was pretty much going to be okay.
Look, video game movies have taken up the culture space that superhero films are leaving behind. But instead of innovating, most of these adaptations just repeat the same formula. Big stars, familiar IP, green screen overload, forgettable plot. This is what the post-Marvel cinematic landscape is starting to look like. Loud, expensive, risk-averse. If you've got kids, are a hardcore fan of Minecraft, or just really love one of these actors, I'd say it's definitely worth watching. But for everyone else, I'd say wait for streaming. It's not bad enough to hate, it's not good enough to love, it's just another brick in the wall of safe, studio-approved content.
To be fair, this movie clearly wasn't made for me. Kids and fans of Minecraft will probably enjoy it a lot more than I did. And maybe if you can watch it with your brain turned off and just enjoy a little over-the-top silliness, you might find it to be an acceptable way to pass an hour and a half. But I think I'll be passing on any future sequels.
So, what did you think of a Minecraft movie? Did it deliver what you hoped for? Or was it a missed opportunity?
Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoy our deep dives, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next First Take.